Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's May the 10th, 2022. We're going to talk about Rivian today, and look at that. The market fell 20%, almost 21%, and they're trying to placate that the reason is because Ford sold some of the shares that they had in Rivian. That's not the reason. It had some impact, but it wasn't drastic to where we saw price fall 20%. It was a lot more people or more businesses selling Rivian than just Ford alone. All right, so let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. It wasn't all because of Ford as to why price in Rivian fell down. There's a lot more people who held Rivian stock that made the price fall 20%. All right, so let's not fall into the propaganda, into what mainstream media is trying to give us to see and understand. It's a lot more than just one company that allowed price to fall. All right, so to everyone, hey, welcome to the channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I do price predictions basically by looking at the price chart. I come through and try to see what everyone else is trying to do with their own money and try to see where they're trying to take the price. And we can actually predict. Yeah, I did say that. We can predict where prices are going to go before the market actually gets there. And that's how we're able to win. So to all my new ones who clicked on the video, welcome. You guys appreciate it. Hit the video, share the video. Hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel. To all my day ones, welcome back. Let's try to see if we could get in position on this Rivian play to see where the market's going to go. All right, so now I didn't do a price prediction on the last video in Rivian, which was on May the 3rd. So here it is, May the 10th, 7 days in, and price continues to fall. So generally, right, we can make this quick and simple. The market is not a buy in Rivian, period. We are firmly intact in a downturn, in a downtrend. We are definitely seeing price in the Rivian trade below this descending line. Okay, it's a lot of things that happen into the market in Rivian that we need to really take note of in order for us to know that the market is now a buy. Okay, first, I tell everyone who sees my videos, one thing you need to do whenever you look at a price chart is always pay attention to the volume. Right, you always want to come in and look at the volume because it shows you who came in and played in the market. Right now, the news told us that Ford came in and sold some of their shares, right? Okay, but did they create all of this volume though? No, they didn't. Somebody else also came in and dropped a whole lot of shares, or they either sold or they bought, right? So going forward from this day, May the 10th, 2022, we need to see what is the reaction of price in Rivian following this massive climactic volume bar. When you look at it, this volume bar, we haven't seen this much volume in Rivian since we started trading back in November 2021, right? So somebody's coming back into the market. This is not regular retail. This is not your regular mom and pop down the street trying to come in and buy 10 shares of Rivian. This is a hedge fund. This is a massive financial institution or a big business who held Rivian stock or who wanted to buy Rivian at these cheap prices. So let's say that we begin to see the market in Rivian do this. Okay, following all of this volume, let's say that we begin to see the market in Rivian do this, right? This is an example of the market buying up the stock. Okay, when we see a trade sideways like this, that meant that this volume here from yesterday was somebody coming in buying up the stock. That's one thing. The second thing that we can see is the market in Rivian do this, right? We begin to see it kind of trade sideways, and then price continues to go lower and trend down. Then that would represent that all of this volume here meant that somebody sold out their position because they knew that Rivian was going to continue to fall and go a lot lower. So they wanted to jump off the ship before it actually sank. We need to be on the lookout right now in Rivian to see which one is the case, because it's going to be real important. Real important. Now, we know visually we're in a downtrend. We know that price in Rivian, right? It could not hold some very crucial areas of support right here. We fell below $35, traded below $35, right? During April's time frame, and we still fell. All of this is indicative of weakness. So I'm not leaning more towards price being a buy right now in Rivian. Not yet. This is a wait and see period until we see the result as to what all of this volume meant. Okay, we have to wait. This is not one of those opportunities where you come in and just get fidgety and you got to put on a position. You got to come in and trade. No. Patience is a virtue. Sometimes you just need to chill out and wait until the market gives us more information. We have to be patient in order to see what is really going on, because currently, can we say that price is going to go down in Rivian? Yeah, we could still say that because we've seen it. Like, the market has already proven that that's the direction that we're trying to go. But at some point, you will hit rock bottom. At some point, the market will stop going down and begin to go higher. And that point may have happened yesterday with all of that volume. Like I said, that volume that came into the market yesterday in Rivian is the type of volume that would stop price from falling. But not yet. Be patient, because if that's really the case, people are not going to place money on a line on a stock without them having of a surety, or at least a high probability that the market is not going to go no lower. So we need to wait a little while longer before we see if that's really the case. We got to see that. Let's see this on the hourly time frame to kind of tell whether or not that's been the case. Look at all that volume right here on the 4-hour chart, right? Look at all that. Now, problem. You guys can see that usually Rivian doesn't create gaps, right? The market usually comes in and fills these gaps, or it trades in areas to where there's no void, right? Now check this out. There's a void right here. I won't be surprised to see the market in Rivian go there and try to fill that. Now, many of you might think that the market will become a buy because it went up 25% from where the market closed at yesterday. But don't get tricked. That's probably how far I'll take the market though, right? If I'm looking for the price to go up on a short time frame, it will be to go up there to fill that gap. Nobody else is going to show you this information, right? I would not be surprised to see it happen, but it might be a very quick move, and then the market in Rivian might come up here, fill this gap, and still begin its downturn. Okay. That is why this volume that came in yesterday, it's going to be real important for us to pay attention and see it. You guys see that? This is the problem. This is where the market in Rivian can come in and fill. And I wouldn't be surprised to see happen on earnings tomorrow for the market to try to come in and fill that. Wouldn't even be surprised. But what I'm going to do here on this video, I'm not going to test the play yet, right? I'm going to sit back, chill out, let the market show us what it wants to do. Because it will tell us, all of this volume will tell us what people expected, right? Look at that. So if you had the opportunity to kind of look at the chart a little while longer, then you can actually try to come in and try to play this. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Our lives are busy. Okay. And do you want to come in and play that? It's up to you. But for me, I'm not going to drop a price prediction into the market in Rivian. I wanted to come in and give you all a heads up, right? To show you that the market in Rivian needs to continue to confirm that all of this volume was buying. So I'm just going to stand back. I'm not going to rush this. Like, you guys don't have to feel rushed into thinking that you need to come in and buy the market. The market will tell us when it's ready to go up. The market will tell us when it's going to continue to go down. So I'm keeping my eyes open going forward as to what happens in Rivian's price. Because if we continue to see a decline, then we're going to go a lot lower than $21, $20. Because whoever sold yesterday, that is what that volume will represent. Whoever sold yesterday know that price is going to go exceedingly lower than $20. All right, so let's just see what happens first over the next couple of trading days to see if the market stays elevated, to see if the market in Rivian actually continues its downturn, or will we see the market start to go up? Like I said, we already got this gap, so don't be surprised to see the market in Rivian coming and fill that. All right, so I'm done. I'm just going to chill out now. Like I said, we're a community. You all can simply go ahead and drop your price prediction in the comment section, right? If you already in position in Rivian, if you already bought the stock, then hey, where are you looking for the price to go then? If you bought it, then obviously you're looking for it to go up. So what's your price target? That's it. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.